Hi everyone, my name is Vladimir Alekseev and I'm an architect in IBM, and today with my colleague and friend from Sberbank, Igor Gustomyasov, we will tell you in this lightning talk a short summary regarding our project, which continued for more than 1.5 years, about the practical experience running Istio in the enterprise. So Sberbank itself is the largest bank in the Central Eastern Europe, having more than 100 million retail clients. And Igor is leading the Synapse. So it's a code name for the target integration architecture, where Istio, as service mesh realization, is one of the key components. In this short presentation, we will share with you our experience and highlight the top 5 challenges which we faced during Istio adoption at Sberbank. So Igor, please start.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Vladimir, for introduction. And first of all, I should say that our bank, as probably any big financial organization, have strong security requirements to any new technology that is introduced in bank. We have complex IT environment and multiple networks and security zones. So we have own security infrastructure, and everything should work in safe way. And of course, when we came with the great idea to introduce a new, very trendy technology, first of all, it was a lot of question about how to deal with any security concerns. How to resolve security issues. So we spent enough time with functional work groups with security guys and create some pilots with aim to check security threats. We check all security requirements that our guys have, and create meetup demonstration, invited specialists in Istio from IBM side, just in case to persuade our guys that this technology is securing enough. The second challenge, and probably the main one and availability. Our bank is the number one in Russia, so we have a lot of clients, million clients, and very high client transactional workload in our production zone. So, of course, lack of knowledge and skill how to work in cloud native technologies and no practical experience at all at start was the problem for us, and we can't be sure that this technology can provide the level of performance that we really need. And we also have some concerns about latency, about scalability of this technology, how resources will be utilized, and so on. So we spent enough time in developing architecture and solution design together with IBM specialists from Haifa, collecting best practice, find some appropriate references for us, spending time in testing, several POC, benchmarking, and so on. Finally, we found out the optimal configuration of Istio and Kubernetes that was work in our environment to deal with this challenge. And of course, We didn't introduce this technology in Greenfield because we had rather developed IT infrastructure in bank with a lot of legacy systems with thousands of interactions, rather complex, and so on. Of course, this infrastructure couldn't be transferred to service mesh in one moment. So we need to find some flexible solution in each case, and need to find solution how we could integrate legacy system with system that's already in cloud, and support different type of protocols and so on. I should say that for us, there is no silver bullets, and we implemented several approaches to this problem, this challenge, from cases when we didn't change anything on site of legacy systems, up to transferring some systems to cloud to new microservices architecture.
So another challenge in our journey was working with the internal clients. So, and usually enterprises in the enterprises, it's very popular to follow the paradigm that if something works, it's better not to touch it. So it's means that enterprise applications can be resistant to any new technology. But in our case, it didn't happen. And honestly, our Sberbank developers were very happy to implement and to play and to get hands dirty with Istio. And their managers, like product owners, IT managers, were very also supportive in this initiative, because for them, it was an additional value, an additional point to keep the best talents in their teams and attract the new ones in the highly competitive internal and external market. And the last challenge we want to highlight here is regarding the skills and expertise, because definitely Istio is quite young technology on the market, and it's very hard to quickly obtain the necessary skills. And this gap we closed by a tight collaboration between Sberbank and IBM. So where we had weekly architectural meetings with open discussions to make the key architectural decisions, leveraging the experience of contributors team for Istio from IBM. So one of the key goals for the collaboration between IBM and Sberbank was exactly the knowledge transfer, experience sharing to Sberbank team for IBM subject matter expert. And now Igor will share the results his team achieved so far in the Istio adoption journey.
In this story, we passed several stages, and just in half a year, we passed through pilot stage to the production zone. So now we are completely in production. We upgraded our infrastructure to OpenShift 4.3 and use Istio for rather high load. It's more than 5,000 transactions per second. That it's rather high. And in the nearest future, we are going to expand our solution based on Istio to multi-cluster configuration in case to have one point to control all our services and one point to discover it in this multi-cluster configuration. That's all. Thank you guys for thank you guys for your attention. See you next time.
Keep safe. Bye bye.
Bye bye.